Oh my God, dude! I met this girl on the plane. Can I tell a plane story real quick?
Yo, please.
I met this.
I have a story I could tell too, but I'm gonna hold for now.
So I do protection work. I've done stuff all over the United States and Mexico, and I fly around a lot to do all this threat assessment, bodyguarding, whatever. I'm coming back from Texas, and I'm on the plane, and there is this.
I love
this
these stories.
Gorgeous, I mean gorgeous, breathtaking black gal.
Yeah.
And she's about 40 years old.
Did you guys make eye contact?
Oh, we made all kinds of eye contact. We made conversation.
It was gigabytes of information.
Dude, the whole time.
Second.
So she says, I mean, she's just, I couldn't take my eyes off her. She was that captivating.
Yeah.
She was so captivating. She was this presence of, she had muscles, she had the uniform, she had this smile that was like the sun. She would smile. These gorgeous lips, beautiful hair, meticulous nails, and she was just this consummate poise, the way she's walking up and down, and so I can't take my eyes off her, and I just keep looking at her, and I'm looking at her like, and I'm just like, God,
right.
Just this, wow.
Yeah.
So, and she's eating it up. Okay, she's eating it up. So she's doing her thing.
You did keep your tongue in your mouth.
Oh,
right?
I did. And so she's doing her thing and everything, but we're talking, and every time she's talking by, she's kind of bumping into me and different stuff. So she says, do you want a drink? And I said, if I have a drink at this point, I'm gonna fall over. And she goes, it's okay. I'll catch you. It's okay. I'll catch you. So total green light. So we're talking, and I'm asking her where she's from, what she's doing, all this, and then she says at the end of the time, and she says, "I'm in California." So, but we're on this flight from Texas, and I'm like, I could probably do Texas. I love Texas. I love warm weather. I like the political aspects of Texas. All this kind of stuff, and I've got connections there.
Hoorah!
Then. I'm thinking, well, she's not Texas, she's not St. Louis. I said, well, where are you from? She goes, I'm in California. And I said, oh my God, I can't do California. And she literally says this. She looks at me and she says, if you want me, you're going to have to come and get me. Oh my God.
Smart girl. Smart girl.
I almost was in tears. Like I almost just was like, oh my God. And and that was just one. I'm walking off the plane, and we're like, if we could have kissed on the, it was that dynamic. I will never forget this woman in my life. It was one of those, like, our souls kissed the moment our eyes locked together.
I love that stuff.
Oh, brother,
man.
I'm telling you. And then as I'm walking up, she was escorting this older gentleman who had a king, and we're walking all the way to the gate, and she's helping this guy, and I'm walking behind her, and we're having this talk back and forth, and I'm like, oh God, if I ask her, should I ask her? Should I? And I'm like, I can't do California. I just can't.
Oh, dude, I would have flat planted it right on her mouth.
I wanted to.
And walked away forever.
Yeah. And you know what? If I had it,
those moments rarely show up. So you gotta attack them like a lion.
I'll never forget her though. And that was just something where, and as we're leaving and I'm walking by her, it was just one of those things, we kept looking at it. It was like a Harlequin romance, as you're walking down, and I love it. And he's walking. I love it. He's walking to the airport, and I'm looking at her, and she's looking at me, and it's like, the drama and the passion and the missed lives, and we're like ships that cry, and we're
keep in mind this guy is a heavy equipment operator, and he's got 2 guns on him right now.
So, 1, 2. So
yeah.
3. I got 2 and 1.
3 anyway, total.
It was one of the. It really was. Like, you have those moments in your life where you meet somebody, and I really do. Like, I think about this woman, and I think, did I miss the opportunity of a lifetime? She was just. It was insane.
Did you get her name?
I don't remember her name.
That's okay.
Yeah,
that's okay.
But I don't. But yeah, that was
I love
incredible.
Those moments, man. That's a great story.
Yeah,
we need to patent that story and write a rom-com. Like that is a that's a Hallmark movie. That is a Hallmark movie.
It's
all over it.
You know
exactly.
what? We're talking about getting merchandise. I'm gonna get a shirt that just says Matt's story.
Yep.
And You know, and like hashtag single lives matter, hashtag, you know, close encounter, you know.
Close encounters of the plane kind. I remember it was Delta, and oh man.
I love that stuff, man. Like that stuff makes makes the veins pop out of my arm. I love those stories.
Maybe we need to put our podcast out in California until
she sees it.
Yeah, until she sees this.
Yeah.
If you were on Delta flight in when was this?
That was probably within the past 3-4 years.
Okay.
3 years.
And
probably.
so if you were on a Delta flight and you live in California, if you match the story, send us a message.
Hey, listen to this, Ian.
Wouldn't that be something?
That would be hilarious.
Women think guys don't feel this way. They think that we don't think about this and that we internalize that. Dude, it's 3 or 4 years later, and we're sitting here in freaking Midwest America rehashing a second of time between 3 dudes.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was a 2-hour flight. You know, it was like the 3-hour tour. But
you know,
I couldn't. This woman, we were magnetized. I mean, she was
get it.
hardly
I get
waiting
it.
on her people. Literally, and when she told me the thing, she asked me if I wanted to drink. And I just told her if I had a drink at this point, I would fall over. And I'll never forget the way she looked at me and the way she smiled, the way her lips curled back and her eyes. And she says, "Oh no, I'll catch you." And I was just, dear God, you know.
I'll catch you.
Were you like?
I'll catch you. The movie coming in summer 2024.
Oh my God, yeah.